Hi, I'm Darren Steele, and I'm here to help you flex your mind. If you think of the simplest, probably most common example you've heard in the past, attributed to Henry Ford, if you think you can, you can. And if you think you can't, you can't. The words that we use in our mind form our reality. If it's a constant negative barrage of words that you use to describe everything, you're going to get negative results. If you start visioning a negative future or things that you can't do, or you make excuses which still involve language, it's going to be very difficult for you to achieve what you want to achieve. There are 4 steps to improving and eventually transforming your life. Let me give you a description between improvement and transformation. So improvement might be you like squatting and you either want to improve how much weight you can lift, or you know your form's a little off. Maybe your knee wobbles, or you get a bit of what's called a butt wink because you go a little too far down, and you work with a trainer. They take video of you, they make corrections, and then over time you see the improvement, you see the progress. Transformation is much more the stuff that happens up here, and transformation doesn't necessarily happen by a schedule. Transformation could happen by design, but that, oh, wow, aha, that light bulb moment, that usually it's a physical sensation. I put my hands here because I will kind of get it in the solar plexus. Some people get it ringing in their ears. Some people hear it in their voice. This happened to me a little while ago. I was getting a massage. When I was explaining something, he said, the resonance of your voice is so deep. What you're saying is absolutely true because of how powerful your vocal cords are, literally in harmony with that thing that you want. Might seem like an abstract example, might seem a little woohoo to you, and I'm not that at all. Our bodies do not lie. Our bodies express what we're thinking and what we're feeling. So transformation is usually something very transformative, meaning you've been in one place and maybe slowly seeing improvements over time, and then suddenly it is a waterfall of change where suddenly you just wake up, or that thing happens and you're like, I am no longer going back to that fucking place that I was before. I'm so much better, so much happier, so much more improved. It's literally like everything brightens up. There are 4 steps that I'm going to take you through to improve and transform your life. Number 1, you identify your biggest obstacle or your challenge right now, this very moment. Number 2, you choose a new habit, a behavior, or a mental practice. So that might take a little bit of time, but because you've identified your obstacle, you can look at what are some different behaviors or habits or practices that you could do, and you pick one. Part 3, you practice that action every day. Habit formation isn't an exact science. It could be a couple of weeks, it could be a couple of months before you really form that habit. Now, if you keep it a very small habit, something that's really easy to do, maybe layer that habit on top of existing habits, there's a greater likelihood that you're going to be able to make that habit a regular thing. If you pick a really complex thing or something that you have some resistance and pushback to, that is going to take longer. And this 21-day habit formation, it's nonsense. There is no exact day. Finally, step 4, repeat the process, not your past. This is the biggest challenge that a lot of people face, is that maybe they make some change, but then they fall back. They don't continue that habit. They don't stay on top of the things that they need to do to keep going where they're going.